understand. Concept of love. Hello there, Internet! I am your host, J-Man, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I welcome you all to Let's Play Jet Set Radio Future. I can't believe I'm saying this. Now, you guys know me. I love me some Shibuya Punk and Grindcore. And that meant I had to go to the king of it, Jet Set Radio Future. For those who don't know, Jet Set Radio is a series of sports games from Sega. Basically, it's like Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise, or a very much more lighthearted version of the Warriors. Basically, but unlike Tony Hawk games where a whole stick's trying to pull off a 50 billion point combo, you're going around spray painting causing graffiti across Tokyo. Now, this game was a sequel released on the original Xbox and only the original Xbox. I buy an OG Xbox just to do this Let's Play. Now, y'all know the music. The music of this game is a lot better. I'm saying it now. Jet Set Radio is the Earthbound of Sega. Come on, it's got a massive cult following. The sequel is way better than the first game, and we're never, ever, ever gonna get the third game. Even though we already know it exists. We're just not. Sega, did you not hear my scream of joy? I mean, hell, Cyberpunk got its sequel. It's getting its sequel. We're gonna get Cyberpunk before GTA 6. Now, I do know is that it's kind of a retelling of the first game. And if you guys haven't mentioned earlier, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk was the first game I ever did as a VTuber. But I had a very different model back then. Which is why I'm bringing it back! Yep! Never thought you'd see this model again, huh? Including its weird blinking glory. 2023. Much simpler time. Now, I don't know much about the story of this one. I only made like the first part because this is a Gigi Garage. Where's the pizza? Huh? You're not the pizza guy? Oh, you're join the Gigi's, huh? This is this game's version of Tab, by the way. Hey, tell you what, find Gov. She'll tell you what to do. Just get her and pull right trigger. Got it? Yeah. I had to buy. So basically, I bought the original Xbox and the seller. The character we're playing as is not Beat, but Yo-Yo. You know, that weird guy looked like Chucky for an adult version of Chucky from Rugrats. And yeah, my biggest complaint so far, the right look, okay. There's the control. So you're the cat who wants to join us, huh? You know, from the streets of tough. Real tough. Let's see what you're made of. So about a third-party controller. The seller, when the seller said he only gave the console, he meant it. No HDMI. Wait, no HDMI. No controller. Power cord was easy because apparently power cord contains a lot of console. Not too bad, kid. I know they're about graffiti. Yeah, so far like this. The right controller is a camera. Like, okay, look. I get why the control stick stuff is there. The Dreamcast only had one... Had only one, had only one joystick, had only one thumbstick. But not the original Xbox, seriously. Did no one... Was it, like, not normal at the time? Yeah, the copy I bought this thing in was one with like demo for like some Sega GT game, like that I'm sure nobody remembers or played. Yeah, for some reason, a lot of people like to consider the original Xbox to be a spiritual successor to the Dreamcast. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case. I mean, maybe it's just because all the exclusives it had on there. Honestly, if you ask me, I consider it GameCube. Honestly, it's kind of ironic how Chris hates the Xbox so much. Right here. Oh, hey, no, that's just fine. Roboy. Maybe not saying actually. He's a real pain all the time, but he should have opt out. Gum said, "What about me?" God said, "What about anyone named Robot?" I'm sure you know that. Everyone knows who I am. If you don't, bite my shiny metal ass. Yeah, like this. Yo, noob, you're about Jet Set Radio, right? Yeah, it's the underground pirates that headed up by the almighty Professor K, baby. Man, that fool plays some sick tunes. If you're thinking enough, you have a clue on the lowdown of the streets, too. You should have one to survive out there.
Yeah, this is DJ
There he
Professor
is.
K, baby, the master of mayhem, know what I'm saying? Bring you another Tokyo Underground pirate radio broadcast from Jet Set Radio. I'm gonna bust into your head through your cute little ears and blow your mind with my sexy voice and out of sight sounds. Those of you prone to nosebleeds should keep those tissues handy, suckers. Tokyo is being oppressed by the Rokkaku Group, a mega enterprise headed by Wakaku Goji. Rokkaku is using his money and influence to mess with everything, industry, society, and even our culture. And he's even got his eyes set on City Hall. Lately, Rokkaku's been shaking down the government, passing that Rokkaku law crap, even buying off the police department. This law ain't nothing but garbage. It's just some selfish little punk's way of trying to show he's a big man. Rokkaku and his gang are trying to stomp out our culture left and right. They don't give a rip about our rights. All they care about is profit. And some spineless fools have already become flunkies in their diabolical scheme. You better believe they're listening in on this broadcast.
Yeah, I saw the Mario movie today.
There's a group of young kids who are tearing up the street.
I mean, their Galaxy movie today. I like it, but maybe not as much as the first movie.
And now they're all wrapped up in their own little territorial tug-of-wars. The hottest team at the moment is the GGs. There's Yo-Yo, a guy who'll blow your mind with silver tongue. And Gum, a real cool lady who leaves a trail of broken hearts wherever she goes. And let's not forget their leader, a self-styled genius that goes by the name of Korn. These three in your garden variety street punk. Know
Yeah, based on the leader of the GGs.
Lately, Tokyo's been on one bad trip. The attack on the record store on Chuo Street, prowlers in Dogenzaka Hill, lowlights spreading vicious rumors, the mysterious blackout on 99th Street. And who should be following them around but the Rokkaku Group's watchdog, the Rokkaku Police? With the Rokkaku Expo just around the corner, the crackdowns are only getting tighter. My heart ain't pounded like this since my first date. I was so nervous, know what I'm saying? I forgot to wear my underwear, baby. This ain't the time to be sitting around sipping afternoon tea. Game's gonna start soon, and y'all gonna be the one making the plays.
All right, well. Yeah, I'm really hoping Sega announces the Jet Set Radio reboot soon. Like, seriously, they had a big showcase at the Game Awards that year. I hadn't heard anything from it since. I'm really nervous about it. I'm praying that Sega hasn't canned it. Oh yeah, Duggan-Saka Hill. Yes, I still remember that place from. But yeah, like I said, I watched the movie. I thought it was fine. My biggest problem with it was the lack of Rosalina. Yeah, Rosalina. They had a lot of marketing for it. Played her off like a big star. Having a big actress play her. And yet she's barely in the movie. Yeah, wait, is it? God, it's been so long since I last played Twilight. Yeah, is it part of Shibuya?
Yo, all right. Let's get this party started. I'll be your audience, so let's see what you got. Someone done stole a goddess in the streets, the statue of Dogen-Zaka Hill. I bet the punks who did this are the same ones who are spreading all them nasty rumors. Cover Dogen-Zaka Hill in graffiti and flush out those rumor-spreading scumbags.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know much about the original Xbox like hardware, like what else it did. Apparently the system was capable of DLC. And of course, I am very aware of the infamous Duke controller. Basically, from what I know, the Duke controller was what fans call the original controller for the original Xbox. From what I know, the thing was massive. Like, I don't know how big it was, but hey, brief up to you. Those graffiti that like this. That's a graffiti stop. You can switch your character to save data. Cool, huh? Well, all you know is that, I mean, obviously, I know the OG Xbox, I mean, the original Halo. And yeah, I still remember. Sadly, it says I can't I don't know what music's copyrighted and what isn't, because yeah, that's kind of why this game people really. Whoa! Someone's kidnapped the goddess. That's bad karma, man. Bad karma. But yeah, so similar like this. And of course, I've already told you like the J-Mod episode about it and why it's one of my favorites. Why it's one of my favorites. If you don't remember, at the time that episode was being made, I was planning an episode based on World of Warcraft Classic because that had just came out. Problem was, I didn't think the episode was turning out to be great. The episode just felt like, for one, the episode was basically just a carbon copy of the South Park Make Love Not Warcraft. Second, I knew next to nothing about WoW. So, like, I assumed there was a Bard class and April Fool's joke. And finally, of course, the big reason, and what basically sealed this episode's fate, the Blitzchung incident happened. You remember, some guy Blitzchung said free Hong Kong. At the time, Blizzard was partially owned by a Chinese conglomerate called Tencent. And this will end up marking the beginning of Blizzard's downfall from grace. Yeah, apparently my sister's husband actually said he has gone to Shiba IRL. I gotta show him more than a few. I showed him what I do know about Shibuya. I mean, you guys know me. I know Shibuya like the back. I knew Shibuya back like the back of my hand. You got a graffiti soul. But yeah, like one thing I don't think I ever mentioned was that in that video was that Travis's gang, Rage Claws, were gonna play a big role in the graffiti wars. But they were cut because I felt like the episode was dragging on as is. I mean, Tubby Boys. Taste the.
Out those rumors.
And there's our boy!
Give him my regards.
Oh yeah, fun fact, when the Beat and Gum were originally just gonna be for that one cameo, but I made him stay but I decided I'm gonna play a big role in the finale, since another funny little picture is that originally Sean was gonna wear a bike helmet, kind of represent him being a wuss, because you guys all know. A mixtape? What are you looking at? Alright, this gameplay is better than the first game. Yeah, I always kind of wanted to start collecting for the original Xbox before I even got the Series X, the Xbox One. Talking to me? Smash. Shibuya incident. Yeah, another question for my Xbox owners. What are the things slots for the original for the controller for? It's a little punk beat to another sewer. You might want to chase after him. And of course, but yeah, I was originally I was gonna wear a bike helmet because it represents him being like a wuss and just try and play it safe. To prove that he just kind of sucked. So, you're the leader of the GGs, huh? How's that sound? If I beat you in a race around Dogazaka Hill, you and your buddies have to answer for me from now on. If you beat me, well, let's see what happens. Don't regret it. But yeah, the only bike helmet I could find at the time was run from Splatoon. And at the time, I was kind of toxic back then and I really did not want to be associated with the Splatoon Gary's Mod scene at the time. Kind of ironic, because the guy that made the Nintendo model I made, that the guy made the guy that made the Nintendo model has. All right, Beetle. And of course, you guys all know, like, Hannah Wright streamed the OG Jet Set Radio. But then something happened with her stream where it crashed, and she didn't have any of the other footage for it. Why did they have to make this? Was the OG Xbox like that? I mean, there were no shoulder buttons. Out of the way, bitches! And at the time, I didn't want to associate it like this because, you gotta remember, at the time, I was trying to be the anti-SFV classic SFG4. And, of course, using Mario character, using anything Splatoon would have made that, because I really did not want to create a toxic fandom. And this was pre-Friday Night Funkin'. Ooh, I know this one. You're tougher than I thought. I think I'll chill with you guys for a bit. Beat has joined you.
HQ to all squads. Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of Dogenzaka Hill. All squads investigate immediately.
The cops. Hey, the cops coming here. I'm heading over to your garage. Don't mind. You're probably gonna off like garage too.
Yo, the Rikaku Group's dogs just showed up, and they probably ain't looking for your autographs. Let's use those pretty white shirts and do some serious artwork.
The Popo! The Popo! Yeah, in another bonus packs, originally Taka was supposed to be Captain Onishima, the crazy cop from the first game. But, at the time, I was just looking for an excuse to use, like, the Scottish accent I used to use before I became a proper Let's Player. You know, Corn's outfit kind of reminds me of Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Shibuya Terminal has been covered in some kind of ugly, freaky-looking graffiti. Head to Shibuya Terminal and cover that stuff up with some real artwork, please.
Well, yeah. Yes, enlighten you. Come here. So far, so good. Like, is there a way to... Does the OG Xbox even have, like, a home menu? I mean... Yeah, like, I mean, you guys know me, I love Red vs. Blue. I still quote that game. That show. You're talking to me? Yeah, Corn Lilla just has Corn stats.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll play as Gum for a bit. Alright, well, I think now would probably be a good time to end the episode. Like, subscribe, let's stuff. See ya.